Welcome back to Buckland Farm, everybody, for episode number 12. Right, so I said I was going to do a bit more forestry off camera, and I've completely cleared this plot. So those trees there are in the next plot across the road. But yeah, we've got all of this cleared. We've topped up the sawmill. The sawmill is now full. It is running quite slow. So what was left I've just piled up here. We've got the 9 metre length logs there, and then the ends, which are about 6.5, are all just there. So I'm hoping that I can get all of this on that trailer in one load, and then take the trailer up to the sawmill and just leave that there and slowly top the sawmill up. But I want to clear this area because I want to plough it into a new field. Well, that was my original plan, but then I thought, actually, I might just, if we just go into build mode, I can show you. So we've got this field here, which just sort of ends. So what I'm thinking of doing is buying this plot. There's no crops in it at the moment, so it's perfect time if we buy this and then extend it out. So it goes straight across there, or probably sort of around here, and just make that into one big field. And then yeah, that's one extra field for us, and this whole plot here hasn't cost us anything. So we've had the wood off it, because as you remember, these parts here are all part of the edges that you can buy for £0. We have also got this plot just here, so we will eventually cut these trees down as well, feed those into the sawmill, so that the sawmill's making its money back, and then we could maybe make a little grass field or something there. But that's in the future. And then obviously included in all that free bit of land is all of this forestry just here. So don't worry, I'm not going to turn the series into a logging series, but yeah, that is a lot of wood that we could have, which is all free. So possibly do something with all that as well, but we shall see. But yeah, so for now I want to purchase this plot of land and then make a bigger field, basically. So that plot is it's 174,762. So we haven't quite got enough at the moment. But what I want to do, I have just tab through. So this morning, we're in December 2. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. This morning I have just topped up the greenhouse, topped up the chickens with feed. I've topped up the biogas with the rest of the silage that we had over there. And then I've loaded all our pallets of flowers and red cabbage onto the trailer. So we're going to send that off to be sold. And then we're also going to, after that's sold, we're going to go around to the soup factory and load up the carrot soup, which we have quite a lot of. Go over, we have 8 pallets there, so that's 16,000 litres. And then inside the factory we've still got 7,100 litres. So by the time we come over and load up, there'll be another 4 pallets of 2,000 litre. So that should bring in a fair bit of money, selling all that, and then we'll be able to afford to buy that field. And then we can crack on with ploughing it into one big field. And then of course there's already stones on this plot. Quite a lot of them by the looks of it. Medium to big, so should get more stones when we plough this out. Which means we can add to our pile of stones at the farm. And then that might then be worth buying the lime, the stone crusher that produces lime. So that'll be something else to look at. But yeah, we might as well get all that done. We can then lime this field, ready for seeding. I think the first seeding opportunity will be March, I think it is. Yeah, March. So we can put wheat, barley, canola, oat, potatoes, sugar beet, and obviously, well, no, we can't do, yeah, grass. So yeah, we'll probably go for maybe canola. Yeah, probably canola, I think. So yeah, that is the plan. So let's crack on. Let's see how much of this we can get into that trailer. As I say, I'm hoping to be able to get a fair bit. Or, well, hoping to get it all, but I'm not too sure it will. So we will just have to separate this because they'll be too heavy to pick too many up. I've noticed it will sort of do around 3-4 at a push of the bigger logs without becoming too unsteady, so that's what I've been trying to stick to. I have also been thinking that it might be time to buy some animals for the farm. So we'll probably look at doing that while we're still in the quieter months. I mean, once we've sorted this plot of land out and created a field and limed it, there'll be nothing else really to do until March, other than keeping on top of the production, the productions and the greenhouse. So yeah, possibly look at getting some, I think, sheep first, because obviously cows, although we've got the bales, we've got straw, hay and silage. We haven't got a feed mixer or a straw blower if we wanted to do manure. So yeah, I think sheep will be easier to start with, because obviously we've got plenty of hay. But I do just still want to make sure that sheep pen on the farm is working all right. I know we haven't updated the map. I will off camera just make sure that that is still does work as it should. And hopefully March sort of time, maybe February, should start seeing some more contracts coming. And we can start getting some more money in the bank again. We did have quite a lot, and then it's all sort of gone now. Or it will have when we've bought this field next to us. So yeah, I did mention this on my Kalanovka series with forestry. I'll probably do a little bit on camera, but I know forestry isn't for everyone, and it can be quite boring and interesting to watch as a viewer, so I will probably try and do a lot of it off camera. But I do want to show you all what I'm doing on the farm and different bits and pieces, so it's always hard to find that balance, really. Some people will absolutely love forestry and want to see more of it, and some won't, so yeah, as I say, it's just trying to find that balance, really. I do find this big bag handler so much easier. I have used it with for pallets and all sorts. Yeah, I just find it a lot easier to use. Log forks are, I find, quite tricky. I don't know how some people do it. They just make it look so easy sometimes. Forestry, but yeah. So I think this is going to be a bit tight with all this on there. So we're definitely going to have to take it steady up to the sawmill. I'm definitely not going to send it on a worker. I made that mistake off camera. Sent it off with auto drive to the sawmill. Wasn't as loaded as it is now, and went round a corner a bit too sharp and lost the whole lot. I don't know how. I did strap them down, but something happened. So yeah, I don't want to do that again. And what I'm probably going to do is just slow the time down a little bit. We're on ×3 at the moment, but got a few more bits I want to do in this month. Obviously, with it being December 2, I don't want it to roll into the next month. Now, I've got a feeling this is going to go everywhere like that. Oh no, that's right, it's just filled in the gaps. So that should be alright. get some straps on that. Excellent stuff. Alright, get that over to the sawmill. We want to get the telehandler over to the farm because the forks are there. Although actually, I might just this once. I think I'll use this bag handler when we load up the carrot soup. So a little bit cheaty, unrealistic, but I'll only do it this once, so it'll be fine. Okay, we'll just get him off to the farm. Not the farm, soup factory. I haven't actually added the soup factory into the auto drive. As I said, this auto drive course was downloaded as an already routed course, so I still need to do a bit of learning with auto drive and course play, to be fair. I only really know the basics, so for the moment I'm just going to send him somewhere in the biogas plant because that's near the soup factory. We'll just get that trailer dropped off the sawmill so that it's there ready. So I haven't had any problems with this trailer so far, like the last one. Not with the logs anyway, moving around. I think anything with a load like this is going to be a little bit unstable, so as I say, we just need to keep taking it steady. Especially around these corners. No problem for this beast though. It's so much horsepower. It's a great tractor. I love it. I have been thinking about maybe swapping a couple of tractors. Definitely want to stick with 4 at least. But when we do all the baling contracts, it's handy to have it in our little system. This is something I wanted to mention. That in the middle of that field is a sheep. It's just a random sheep hanging around in this field. There's another field that we go past over there, and there's a few of them. There's a few sheep, a couple of pigs, I think. And they just stand around in the field. I don't know. It's obviously some sort of glitch, but yeah, it's quite amusing. Every time you drive past, it's like they're having a farmyard meeting. Reminds me of that film when I was younger, Babe, about the pig. Is it Babe? And they had all the farmyard animals all meeting up, having little chats. Quite funny. Yeah, right, I'll see you down at the sawmill in a few seconds. Right, over at the sawmill. As you can see, we've got one pallet of planks there. Not sure how many wood chips we've got, but so I'm just going to park this trailer in the wood cell zone. and then every now and then we can just come over and press the cell wood, and it should just slowly feed into the sawmill. Yeah, there's a pallet of planks. They're 1,000 litres, aren't they? Yeah. Wood chips, we've got 37 litres. So yeah, a whole lot of wood chips there. There's not really a lot we can do with wood chips. I'm sure there'll be some sort of productions around that you can use wood chips for, but I think we'll just probably end up selling them. So yeah, I did originally sort of say that I was going to chop those trees down and then maybe put placeable productions, sell points, whatever, on that bit of land, but I thought about it, and the land, the plot itself isn't really too flat. There's only about a quarter of it that is, and I thought, well, if I was to just cut the trees down and then plough out a little field in that space, that'd be a completely free field that we've got in addition to what we own up here. So I thought I might as well buy the other plot and extend it, and that would be more worthwhile, because we've got the other areas where the sell points are, where we can put productions if we wanted to. So yeah, that was my thinking. What I was saying about the tractors, I've noticed the Ford, it doesn't matter where you go, it just seems to be really bumpy, so it jumps around a lot. It's a cracking tractor, and I do really like it, but I think I might try a different Ford as a replacement. And then the other one was the Renault. I thought that had hoses. Yeah, the other was the Renault. Again, cracking tractor, really good mod. But I think I may possibly upgrade it to another Renault or something completely different. But we'll see. I mean, it is a great tractor. So we'll see with that one. You can see there the hitch is quite high for this trailer, but it is still on both wheels, so it's not too bad. I was going to put the eggs on there and sell those, but we do only have what am I doing? Eggs. 534. So half a pallet. Obviously in this pen it's only chicks, so we're not going to have, or although the original chick has now turned into a chicken, yeah, we're not going to have many eggs. I may buy some more chickens, fully grown chickens, just so that we've got a bit more faster rate of eggs being produced. But yeah, we shall see. So get this over to the sell point. Where are we? Oh yeah, I haven't added that into the auto drive network either, so we will go to the nearest point, which is Buckland Inn, and then do the rest ourselves. And then whatever I send here always gets stuck, because they come they come in, round through those concrete barriers, and then just get stuck on this weighbridge for some reason. Go back out here. Yeah, so I still need to do a bit of landscaping there to get rid of that. Yeah, so this is what I mean with the bag handler. You just pick one, or pick two up at a time. Right, so what I'll do, just bunch them up like that. Pick them up, and then another two will come out. Eventually. There we go. Push those together. Stack those on top of those. There we go. Pick 4 up at a time. No problem. So yeah, anybody who doesn't like using pallet forks, I would recommend this. It's a brilliant bit of kit. A lot of the CSZ implements, telehandler tools and stuff are really good. Make life a little bit easier. But yeah, I'd recommend using this if you're not too keen on log forks and pallet forks and stuff. But, well, just switch that off and wait until we can get the trailer over. So he's reversing up to there. We stop him for a minute. Get him up to the sell point. So I'm not sure how much this will make. I think last month was the best price for red cabbage. I'm not too sure about the flowers. It should still make a fair bit. There are still good prices, so. There we go, 6,500. It's not too bad. I do like that. Court Farms was the same. So on this campsite, those clotheslines weren't there before. I know that for definite. I'm not sure whether these were different. So yeah, they change in different times of the year, which I think just adds a bit of realism. It's not always the same. And I do know Court Farms was like that. The campsite always changes. Obviously there are other events like the agricultural show type thing that's over in that direction. You get, I think, some parts of the year there's machines parked in the field, and some of the time there isn't. So yeah, I do like those attention to detail bits. But yeah, right, we'll just get this sent over to the. I don't really want to get it over to the biogas plant because it just gets stuck all the time. I am going to have a look at getting the getting all that routed into the auto drive network, I think. And then I just want to get the Fent over to that plot, ready to start ploughing. It's 62, I think. Yeah, 62. Right. I'll bring you back in when they're all in the correct places. Right. Just started loading the trailer up. We've got the plough over to the field 62, so that's there ready to start ploughing, creating a new field. How close are we to another? No, we'll leave that one in there then. It's going to take a little bit more time to appear. Actually, park that up and probably just leave that over here for now. So as you can see, we've still got 87,500 litres of carrots. So should get quite a few more pallets of carrot soup. And then I'm hoping when we go into the next year, we'll get some other contracts maybe for the other premium crops, beetroot and parsnips, and then maybe potatoes. So I could do some of those. Here we can get some triple soup going and other varieties of soup. But yeah, just looking in the time-saving stock check. And carrot soup, although it says the best month is March, it's actually saying now 58,500 at the garden centre. Although that's for what's left in the factory itself as well. But just have a look. Because if the price isn't too different somewhere else, I might just take it to whatever's closest. Where are we? Right, carrot soup. So it's saying the garden centre 1977, but Buckland Grain is actually 1974. So I think we'll go there. Haven't actually used that sell point before. So. It's only round the corner. I'm in two minds about this Renault. I do really like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's got some power. So yeah, probably will keep this, but I definitely want to swap out the Ford. But I think it will be another Ford that I do get, so yeah. So see how much we can make from this. 55,281. So I'm happy with that. I mean, what was the factory again? I can't remember. Is it 130? Yeah, 135. So nearly half of that we've made in one load of carrot soup. It's definitely going to pay for itself over time. So send this back to the farm. Chicken buy point, it's always the easiest. And then we are going to skip over to the fence. Just quickly turn the interactive zone markers off because I don't like them being on. And we will purchase this field 62. So 174, so we're not going to be left with a lot, but that is also with 5% discount from Rebecca. So buy that. So we're left with 43,500. That does mean that we are now going to be able to create quite a big field. So what I am going to do, just quickly, is lease a stone picker again. And then we'll get the Renault, we'll drop that trailer off, get the Renault back over to the shop to pick up the stone picker and get that over to the field. And then we will put the whole lot into a bit of a time lapse, I think. Get the ploughing done and the stone picking. I think what I'm actually going to do as well is get a trailer over and try and empty the stone picker into a trailer. So it's probably going to be I'm not sure if the Richard Weston will be big enough. Not even sure if it will take stones actually. Let's have a look. I don't think any of those are stones, are they? Is that second to last? Is that stone? Icons, others. Right, so stones is that icon there. Sorry about this. I should have checked all this. So there's stones on there. Yeah, there, that one. Right, cool. So we'll get the Richard Weston over because that looks slightly lower. So we need just drop this trailer here for a minute. So you can go back to the shop and pick up the stone picker. And we'll jump into the Ford, hook up to the Richard Weston. Yeah, so I'll see you back at the field when we've got everything over there ready. We'll just have to try out the stone picker and make sure it will unload into the trailer. Otherwise we've got to keep coming backwards and forwards. So yeah, I shall see you back at the field. Right, so bit of a problem. So I got everything over. I started to create a field. So I started from this corner. I came round here. And then my aim was to go out round here, sort of create the field round there, but once it got to here, it stopped creating a field. I tried everything. I made sure hoses were connected. I had allow create fields on. Tried everything. Nothing was working. So all I've managed to do is extend this field out. You can see the outline of the part where I've managed to extend it. All of this, I cannot get the plough to create a field. I even tried painting a different texture on and trying that. That didn't work. I've leased another... This is part of the Create Fields pack, which turns various implements into field creators. So this is a 4 metre combi plough. That's not working. So I'm lost. I don't know why I can't plough this out. The land is owned by me. Go into here, where I'm stood now, that's all owned. Obviously this bit is part of the edges of the map, and as you can see, there's no option to buy it because I already own it. So yeah, I even tried ploughing on this part, see if this part would let me plough, and it won't. So I'm a bit stumped. I don't know why it's not letting me. So all I can do at the moment, for now, is collect the stones off this bit and make this into a field. And then I'll have to, between now and the next episode, maybe, I'll have to see if I can figure out what's causing it. There shouldn't be any reason why I can't create a field on that bit of land. Field creator pack, you should be able to create a field from any surface, as long as you own the land. So yeah, bit disappointing because we've got all this forestry, and then once the trees are cut down, that land is just going to go to waste. I'm not going to be able to do anything with it because I can't create fields. So it's a bit of a shame, but I'm just going to get rid of this combi plough and then move our plough. Yeah, subsoiler. So yeah, field creator pack. Not having it. So yeah, return that. Just go and move that other plough off the field. It's annoying because, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have bought this field if I knew that we couldn't extend it. So yeah, quite annoying really. But it is what it is at the moment. I mean, yeah, I'll just show you now. So we've got allow create field, so press Y. So that should be allowing create fields. Nope. It literally won't let me plough any part of that. Driven all round here to see if any of it does, and nothing. So yeah. Right, getting the stone picker. Get all the stones picked up. I think I'll put that into a bit of a time lapse. And I think we'll call it a day there. Let's go this way. Oh, this is ridiculous. Right, so I've managed... okay. Right, so I can't go right to the edge, because it won't let me pick up the stones. Yeah, so I'll put this into a time lapse, and I shall see you when it's done.
You wanna
So that's everything, all the stones picked off that field. 8,248 litres. So yeah, that is ready for liming. But we will do that in the next episode. Hopefully by then I'll have figured out the problem with this area here. If anybody watching has got any ideas, please put them in the comments. This is Saturday's episode. It's Friday night now, so I will be recording Monday's episode over the weekend as well. So I may not see any comments, and I may not get a solution before the next episode. But I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I think we'll just, unless I can find a solution, we'll just carry on with this field. There's not a lot more I could do, to be honest. I couldn't pick up these stones on the very edge, so I think what I will do is just paint over the very edge of the field, just to, because I've got a feeling if we put a crop in it, it's not going to seed on that bit, and even if it did, it might not harvest properly, so it could cause a load of problems. So I think I'll just run around the edge with the landscaping painting tools and just get rid of that, just bring it in a tiny bit. But yeah, so I'll call it there for this episode. If you like what you're watching and like the content, then please do hit the like button, and subscribe if you're not already. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the bell icon. That'll notify you of any videos that are released. In the meantime, I hope you all have a good weekend, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.